if you are getting a beautiful response when you talk to a person or when you ping that person, that means the whole credit of making you feel better or feel good goes to a person on the other side. Because only a nicest person can send out that good vibes. And one such nicest person is coming here to give a speech about react versus respond. Toastmaster Lekha, for your speech, react versus respond. React versus respond, Toastmaster Lekha.
10% of your life is made up of what happens to you, and 90% of your life depends on your behavior to these 10% of happiness. Do you have the patience to wait until the mud settles and the water is clear? Do you react or do you respond? Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good afternoon.
We all tend to react to people around us, situations around us, things around us, everything around us, which is not the best way, which can make people unhappy, or which can go things worst. And why do we want to do all those things? I have a small story for you. The cockroach story of self-development. At a restaurant, a cockroach suddenly flew from outside and sat on a woman. She started screaming out of fear. With a panic-stricken face and trembling voice, she jumped with her hands and tried to get away from this cockroach. Her reactions were contagious that all the persons in her group got panic, and somehow she managed to push it away from her hand, and it safely landed on another woman in the group. Now it is her turn to continue this drama. The waiter rushed for their rescue, and on the relay of throwing this cockroach there, next it fell on the shoulder of the waiter. He stood firm, cool and composed, and observed the cockroach. And once he was confident enough, he just picked it with his fingers and threw it outside the restaurant. So, is the cockroach responsible for this histrionic behavior of those ladies? If so, then why the waiter was not disturbed? He handled it perfectly without any chaos. So, it's not the cockroach, but the inability of those ladies to handle the situations or the disturbance caused by the cockroach disturbed them. It's not the shouting of my parents or my boss that disturbs me, but it is my inability to handle the disturbance caused by their shouting disturbs me. It's not the traffic jam on the road that disturbs me, but it is my inability to handle the disturbance caused by the traffic jam disturbs me. More than the problem, it is my approach or my behavior to the problem creates pandemonium in my life. Friends, there are many situations out of our control, many people out of our control, many things out of our control. How we are going to handle this? Do you have any control when public say something about us? Or can you stop anyone from criticizing you? No. When you want to be loved, people may not love you. When you want to get respect, people may not respect you. When you want to be served, they may not serve you. If you start reacting to all these situations in life, what will happen? Will you get that love? Will you get that respect? Will they serve? Learn to respond to the situations in life. If you are not getting the love, however, if you decide to give love, who can stop you? If you are not getting the respect, but if you decide to give respect, who can stop you? If you are not being served and if you decide to serve others, who Who is stopping you? There are many situations when things go wild. Do you know what happened to us? This is what happened to us. There will be many similar situations in our life. People start pulling us down, conspiring, envious, pulling us down. You know what happened to us? We react and form out, which is going to take away things from us, which is going to take away opportunities from us. But see, this is also a sealed bottle, which is not going to take away anything from us. A great personality is not born in any maternity ward. A great personality is born by the choices he made. We have many similar situations in our life. We have to decide whether we should be like a 7-Up can or Sprite can or a cool water like this. It's not easy to be cool like this every time. It's not easy to be composed like that waiter every time. What should we do? In any situations in your life, never ever ask the question why. Why this happened to me? Always ask how. How to deal with it. As I said in the beginning, 90% of your life decides by your behavior on the 10% happenings in your life. Do you have the patience to wait until the mud settles and the water is clear? Do you react or do you respond? Over.